This video, Mom and Dad are trying to get the mini quads working. Dad's taking parts off a sled, making sure the basketball net doesn't fall over and break again. Doing some woodworking. Definitely eating good food. And just doing a bunch of projects around the house. Welcome to the At Home Dad Life YouTube. Enjoy.
Now today, I'm taking parts off my sled. We posted up my sled last night. Within minutes, we were getting messages coming in. So I'm going to take the gearbox off today and the track. Getting a few nuts off here and there. You want some crackers? You got your Cheerios tipped out. There you go. Say thank you. You're welcome. Oh, he's so cute. Sorry guys, my camera crapped out on me. I gotta reformat the SD card. Hopefully I can get my files off with my videos that I just took. And I had to reset the camera. Like I said, I got to find a better camera. And I have no storage on my phone. I have no other memory cards. So I'm gonna order a bunch of memory cards and a new camera so that I can get some good footage for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off the gearbox. I'll use my phone for the videos, but I don't have much room on it. So I'm just gonna do little snippets of it. All right, I'll get back to you guys. Little trick so you don't get your hands full of chain case oil. So yeah, there you go. It's on here a little bit, but nothing, no oil on my hands. I mean, there's grease on there because I'm out of other stuff, but. The gearbox off. And I cleaned it up right here. It was super easy to come off. Next I gotta get the track off, but my wife wants to pick at the little quads we got. So we just put the
that's what they're called,
quads. We just put gas in it. We're gonna try to boost it with the booster now.
And show this to.
And little girly is drinking my leftover booster juice.
I
Had it for the first time today. My cousin bought it for me. It's pretty good. Like that. It's on. So we're gonna try it out. Well, it was a snap.
Does it work?
No, because all the gas is leaking.
See gas in there.
Yeah, well that ain't gonna work.
Some glass.
We put a quarter of a tank in it and the gas is just pouring right out of it.
Alright.
Good job, girly. And I think we're gonna sand this down and repaint it. And my wife got some UV resin. We're gonna fix up the plastic here. Good job. Thank you. It's helping me get the track off. I gotta take this. I take that off, and then everything should fall right out, and I should be able to get the track off. So we got the brake disc off and the brake shoes off. Pinch my thumb again. Okay, so this should fall right down, and the skid should just come right out. There we go. Skid's out. Track's off. I think I could have got more for this track. This is a beautiful track. 20-inch wide, 1.75-inch lug. Update on the sled parts. We got a battery, track, skis, and windshield sold. We were also camera searching last night. Me and my wife found a really good camera, and I think we're going to order it. And we'll have a lot better quality footage for you guys. Supper time. We're making fajitas and what are they called? Pot stickers? I'm going to head back out into the garage and pick out the little mini quad. I recorded on my phone a little bit of taking apart my sled. I reformatted this card, reset this camera. We're going to try it out. We took out the spark plug. We checked for compression with the compression tester. It got 115, 120 PSI. Spark plug got good spark. It does turn over, but we think the battery's too weak. So we hooked the small quad battery up to the smart charger. It is a 12 volt. And this smart charger will do diagnostics on it, and it will possibly recondition it. We've had a battery on there for 8 days one time, and it brought it back. We're going to try this battery. Battery weighs more than a quad. I'm gonna hold these on the battery, and my wife's gonna turn it over. Little burn. Get a little hot. We're gonna drain the gas out of it, and we're gonna take apart the carburetor. Okay, we got the gas tank off, and we're draining it into that jug. My camera malfunctioned on me again. So we're getting these nuts off, these bolts off here. My wife's doing that side, and I'm doing this side. And then that's the throttle there, and the choke. So we want to get that open and see what it looks like inside. Yeah. Got the carburetor all apart. Got a new drain hose on it. Blew it with the air hose and cleaned it with some carb cleaner. So we got the carb back on, the breather, tank of fuel. Now I'm draining the oil. I'm going to put some fresh oil in it. So the gas is pouring right out, and when I pinch off that hose, it comes out through the carburetor. Oh, wait. See it dripping there? Yeah, so the carburetor's shot. We got another carburetor on the way though. Okay, I've been having a bit of camera issues. I got these two cameras. I bought this one first. I didn't like the video on it. It was not great. And then this one supposedly had better video, but the audio wasn't that good. And this one has been shutting off, and I've had to reformat the card several times. So I'm just gonna video from my phone, and I gotta go out in the garage. I gotta take my sled out and my sled parts out and put it in the trailer, and I gotta clean up the garage so that we can work at the mini quads. I apologize for the messing up of the videos, but I'm still gonna put them together and post them. Try to edit them as best as I can. And in the meantime, I think we're gonna order a new camera. Okay, so we got our battery fully charged. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on there. Our booster's charged. And we had this little one on there, but it came back with a FO2 code. So I believe that is a dead cell in the battery. Okay, so we got to get all these parts into that trailer. How am I going to use it? That was the hard part. Always do the hard part first. Whew. Just these here in the light panels. That's a good idea. Whew. All the parts for my sled is in there, out of the way. I want this cleared off so we can put the bikes up on top of it and just pick at it up there. Because we got these little stools, these here. They're great, but when you're at it for hours and hours, it gets hard on the back. Okay, first thing I'd like to do is get this out of the way because we've almost tipped it over several times. First, you get a 5-gallon bucket, and one of these things, put that in there so it doesn't tip over and you don't have to hold it. And for this not to slosh all around like that, get some shop towels, twist it in place. Now there's always a little spout on there, but it never works. And then if any do drip off, it'll go right down the 5-gallon bucket, so it's not on your garage floor. And then we'll get rid of it somewhere that disposes of this. I got like 4 or 5 things of oil like this I gotta bring out there, and a couple of batteries I gotta bring to the fire hall. I'll round that up later on and bring it out. But I'm going to bring this over here and rest it, and that way it can all drain down into that. It's the last day for Girl Guides, so I got to put on our daughter's badges. We got a bunch of them to put on. I normally just sew them in so that there's no sewing back here, but I don't have time today.
Yay!
Oh, I got that one in there.
Now we need the scissors.
Yeah.
Daddy,
What?
are you gonna put this on video?
Yes. I wish they were all the same design, because like you can't fit anything anywhere. Should have put these big ones on the back. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Put the big ones on the back. I'm gonna take that one off. Here, I'll show you how the seam ripper works. I know I'm going backwards, but I don't like how this one's on the front. It's taking up so much room. So I'm gonna use the heat gun. There was some residue left on there. These are just those iron-on ones. So I'm gonna, my daughter got about 20 minutes before she gotta go. So I gotta hammer down and get this done. Okay, next step. Drop her off and go out in the garage. We ordered a new camera. We got the GoPro Hero 13. Apparently it's one of the best on the market right now. Me and my wife done a ton of research the last few days. So in about a week, we'll get our new camera. So someone's coming today to pick up this piece, so I'm trying to get it off there now. I had to put the vice grips on this side and use this Johnson bar over here and put some loosening oil on it. This one's being a pain. I actually think I got it. Let's get it away. I know Mastercraft got like a lifetime warranty or whatever on their wrenches, but I'm after breaking off so many Mastercraft stuff. I don't buy Mastercraft anymore. Unless it's like grinding discs or something that I know I'm gonna be using a lot of. I'm just gonna clean that up for whoever's coming to get it. Make it look nice. Probably throw a bit of sandpaper on it. The shaft itself is not rusted, it's just the coating over it is rusted. Like you can see here, like it's all still good solid steel. I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it if it was no good. So right here, I just grinded that down because it was really sharp, and I don't want the guy that's coming to get it to damage his fingers or get cut, right? So just a little common courtesy. This part right here is the only part that's broken, but I might put it on and fix it up with some tape. Put some like electrical tape on it for them so that it's all in one piece. I'm gonna hit it with some brake cleaner to dry it off. And yeah, hit it with liquid to dry it off, right? But if anyone uses it, they know what I'm talking about. It's just like the action cleaner when you clean the gun. There you go. Fixed. I'm here looking for my phone to send them a picture. I'm recording on it. The thing about selling stuff, I always try to be as transparent as possible. Like I tell them all the flaws and everything I try to fix to make it good. I cleaned it up. And it's better to do that than for them to come back and say, well, you didn't tell me about this, or you didn't tell me about that. And I mean, a lot of people play as ignorance and they're like, I didn't know it was good when it left here, or I didn't even notice that. Now, there are a couple of things that come off the sled I really didn't notice, like the gearbox. One guy came to get it. He wasn't happy with how the splines were on the actual gear for the jack shaft. But I took time. I took about a half an hour to clean it all up, and I missed that. Like I didn't notice it. I felt bad. I told him, I apologized to him, and I mean, I thought it was perfect, but like I always said, I'm no mechanic, and I barely know what any of these parts are. I just got to look them up.
Warehouse.
So we got all new parts. Mama ordered some new parts for the little ATVs, and we're here picking at it. I'll update you along the way. So we got a new spark plug. Here's the old one. It's pretty gummed up and rusty. And Mama ordered a brand new shiny one. Hey buddy, you helping too? Little guy's running around. So, new battery. We're gonna spray some starting fluid in there where the carburetor goes. We got
Test the spark on the spark plug, you mean?
We're gonna test the spark on the spark plug first. My wife knows more about it than me. So, since the ignition is not hooked up, we just cross over the solenoid. I made this for starting my sled because I had solenoid issues. So this is spray starting fluid in there. You got the spark plug in. Now we'll cross her over and see if she fires up.
She's in gear!
It almost took off the table. It's alright, the saw was there because it would have went on.
Okay, let's put it together.
Yeah, let's put the carburetor on and try her out. Okay, one of our girlies that loves helping, she asked if she could do something. She's going to sand this down because we're going to repaint this.
I'm gonna paint it all different colors.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what colors we get, okay? Remember how I said we're a good team? Well, she's over there putting one bolt in, and I'm here putting the other one in. Well, I think if we're...
Let's keep working on this
it might be
one, then go
different
to
that
this
way.
one.
We're going to start it up now. I know how this is going to go. I'm going to choke. It starts. It works.
Okay, leave it on for a while.
Can't believe it works.
Pressure.
I took two of the little girls for a ride around the cul-de-sac. The chain popped off when me and my oldest girl went out, but I just think it was the angle where the suspension, there was a bit too much weight. Little girlie's homesick today, but she still wants to help. She's got a bit of energy, so we're here getting all of the dust off. We got to make a sign for someone. I'm going to zip those off as well. We got these cut. We're going to get one plank out of it and 5 slats. We got our 5 slats. She saw me do it and wanted me to do it to her. I don't normally sand the edges if we're staining it, but my wife's painting it, so my wife or me, whoever gets to it. Okay, now I got to get this off because the bearing is gone in it. I had to move it from back there to here. Good job, girlie. Good. And we're going to feed the birds. This is a bird feeder that my daughter made. And we had it up there, but I thought it would get beat up. So I screwed it onto the patio. Now, we've had these put inside, but the slit down here is kind of hard to get them out. And it's quite entertaining watching the blue jays trying to get it out. So I leave a couple in there. I'm going to fix the basketball net. The plexiglass fell off of it yesterday. So I'm going to take that to a pit now and fill up the base of it so it don't tip over. And well, first I'm going to fix the plexiglass, and then I'm going to fill up the base of it. And that way we can put it out by the road so the kids can play with it. The kids have been making little forts out of the chairs and table up there, so I want to get that organized. And I'm trying not to tackle too much in one day. This here, you see this frame? That's a swing. So it doesn't get the evening sun. So once the sun gets like up from the clothesline pole, you don't get it down there anymore. So I'm going to surprise my wife and I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to try to bring it up myself. Might not happen. I might need her help, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-drill some holes. And I recently put E6000 on this. But E6000 is not meant for stuff hit like impact. So this is why I'm doing it this way. But this is just for a bit of fun. For them to play and me to play around. And Mama and whoever else comes by and wants to play. And I just noticed this was cracked off. Look at my handy welding. I know it's terrible, but it's just for kids. I gotta weld that back on because look. I was gonna take the full thing to the pit, but it's only two down there and one bolt here. So we'll just pop that off real quick. There we go. And now I just gotta take this to the pit and fill it. Awesome. Getting full. 3/4 full. It's like right to there. That's good enough. Any more than that and it'll just be too hard to move it around. That is heavier than my snowmobile. My snowmobile is 680 pounds. That's got to be pushing 8. Say that's about 900 pounds. Between 8 and 9. You think about it, 1 metric ton is 2,200 pounds. It's 2 by 2 by 4 inches, 4 feet long. And that is about 2 by, I'm going to say pushing over 4 feet by almost a foot. Probably 10 inches. So, not that great at math, but my estimate, that's 900 pounds. My foot, size 13 shoe, and measured out to be 11 3/4 inches. So, 1, 2, 3, yeah, so it's about 4 and a little bit. And then you got 2, 1, 2, 2 and a bit. And then 10 inches high, say. So yeah, I'm gonna say 900 pounds. Comment down below, how much do you think that weighs? I have no idea. If someone knows, let me know. I'd be curious to find out how close I am. Not saying I'm right at all. That's just my estimate. There, and we'll go get the rest of the stuff. One project done. Whoa! Woo! All right. Now let's go on trampoline.
Daddy's gonna
Be careful. Woo, good job. Right up here is where we put the coolers. Oh, I can't wait to get this place cleaned up. Since I started the first video of this, it's been 3 weeks since I said I wanted to get this garage cleaned up, and it's been project after project after project. I'm not complaining. Keeps us busy, keeps us entertained. But once we get these ATVs working, I believe we're just going to leave them at the cabin, so because that's where our side-by-side is. So they'll be out of here, and we got the basketball net out. Hockey net is soon going to go up because I got to re-weld that. You want me to jump with you for a little bit? Okay. Are you ready? Whoa! Whoa! Let's pick this up so don't fall in. It's always fun. All right, for those Land Before Time fans, let's go to the mysterious beyond. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down and get this down through that death trap, and then I'll meet you back on the patio. Worked exactly how I planned. Ouch. All right, let's go get the swing. Potty training's going well. That's it for the projects for today. We hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to check out the At Home Dad Life YouTube channel, where we have more videos and a ton more to come in the future. If you want to see our latest video and be the first to know, make sure to
subscribe.